What is up, you guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Gabrielle Tongle, but you can call me Gabs. And for today's video, we are doing another Buff Bunny collection try and review for the upcoming launch on Saturday, July 17 at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time. For this collection, it is called the Bloom Collection, which is just so stunning. If this is you guys' first time tuning in, hi, welcome to my Gab fam. I am very well known for my Buff Bunny collection reviews. My videos are fairly long, I'm not gonna lie. However, they are very, very helpful with all of the details that I do provide. So I will be providing you guys with some timestamps down below. However, you might not want to skip through it too quickly because I mean, there may or may not be a giveaway somewhere in here. I don't know. We'll have to see. As always, Buff Bunny Collection does try to provide as many pieces as they possibly can. However, I do not have every single piece to try on here. But as always, I will make sure to give you guys my insight on what I think about the pieces if I don't physically have them myself, what size I'd get, what I think about them, if I would get them, if I think you should get them, and all that good stuff. Something new that I'm doing for this launch is providing a PDF for you guys to summarize all the pieces, the colors, my sizing, my favorites, my least favorites, all that good stuff, so that in addition to this video, you guys do have a PDF to refer back to come launch date. If you guys are new to shopping Buff Bunny Collection, they are a launch-based company. What that means is that sometimes some pieces are one and done, so they don't come back, they don't get restocked. So if there is something that you guys are looking for in any launches, not just this one, I would highly recommend that you guys do snag whatever it might be. Once in a while, they do restock based on if it is a high in demand piece or if they bring it back in new colors or prints in the future. But for the most part, most pieces are pretty limited edition. At the end of this video, I do share with you guys some tips when it comes to making sure that you guys get everything that you want, so make sure to tune in all the way to the end and make sure you guys download the PDF that will be in the description box for, again, that summary of all of my favorites, my least favorites, my sizing recommendations, the colors, everything like that. And of course, if you guys do find this video helpful, you guys can support me directly by using the code GABS at checkout. This does not provide a discount or anything like that. It is simply a support code to let the company know that I have helped you. You guys like me as an athlete, whatever it might be. Although I'm a sponsored athlete, I do give you guys my honest opinions on all the pieces. I am very quick to say if I like something, don't like something, don't recommend it. And as you guys know, I am here mostly for my bigger titty committee to let you guys know what is larger bust approved, what is not. But what I love the most is you guys sending me messages to let me know that even though we are completely different body sizes, you guys find my videos helpful. At the end of the day, I put the time and effort into these videos to help you guys with the shopping experience because I know how frustrating it can be shopping online, not being able to touch the clothes, try on the clothes, all that good stuff. So I hope that at the end of this video is helpful for you and makes you feel confident in what you want to grab on Saturday. So here we are, another launch. I feel like the end of the sea launch just happened and now we're here with just some more beautiful pieces. I think what everyone is really liking the most and looking forward to the most with this launch is that there's so many new pieces that we've not seen before, especially the bodysuits, the SKORTs. Usually I start with the sports bras, but I think for this launch, we are going to start with the jackets, tops, and one pieces, move on to the bras, then go on to the bottoms. So this is the color palette for this launch. So many beautiful pastels, muted tones. It's a vibe for some people, it's not a vibe for others, just because we literally had quite the opposite in the last launch. So as always, don't always feel like you need to get every single launch if you're truly not vibing with the colors, the styles, whatever it might be. But if these colors, these pieces is totally calling your name, then by all means, treat yourself on Saturday. As always, if after this video you guys have some additional questions, feel free to send me a DM over on Instagram, or you guys can comment down below and I will get back to you before the launch. Instagram is usually the fastest way to get a hold of me, so I do highly recommend that you guys just send me a DM over there. It may take me a little bit to get to you, but I will get to you before the launch happens. So just make sure to just keep DMing me to get your message to the top of my inbox, and I'll be more than happy to help you guys in the decision-making process. Let's start with this jacket here. So this is the new green thumb jacket. I got it in the new Eden print pink. You know, I'm very hit and miss when it comes to the prints of Buff Bunny collection, just because I feel like sometimes they're a bit much, sometimes they're, subtle enough, and surprisingly, I really did enjoy this one here. So although there's a bunch of flowers on here, I actually didn't mind it. However, as I was trying on the pieces, I found that I didn't absolutely love it in the leggings per se, but I don't mind it, say, in this top that I'm wearing right now, or in the one piece. I did like it then. So I feel like prints are very hit and miss for everybody. So for this one, I personally liked it. Like I said, I know not everybody loves it, but I personally liked this one. And this print in specific will be available in 3 colors, which is the pink, the gray, and the green. But anyways, let's get back to the jacket. Again, this is the green thumb crop jacket. So for some, it is going to be a crop. For someone like me who is 5'1" and 3/4, it is the perfect length for my torso. I do wish this cinched a little bit more at the bottom, but for me, it worked out great just because I do carry a lot of my body fat in my midsection. So where it sits on me was perfect, and I'm glad that it wasn't too tight. It does do a little bit of a dip in the back, but nothing too crazy versus some of the other jackets we've seen before. So the back dips just a little bit there, but in the front, it's more of a straight edge like that. Something that I found different was that the zippers actually come back and like kind of follow the contour of the jacket. So they kind of seem like they go straight down, but they actually go at a slant. You'll see this when I'm trying it on more rather than me holding it up. So that was one thing that I noticed. And I will say that all of the prints are printed on white fabric. So I was sure to test it out, to stretch it out and see if you can really see the white come through. And surprisingly, you didn't see it a whole lot in all 3 colors, which I was really, really happy to see. So with this jacket, there are also some thumb holes here, and there is that nice zipper with the logo as well. And it does not have a hood, it just has like a little collar there. It does have a little bit of that body contour fit, which is very beautiful. I feel like all of Buff Bunny collection stuff really does hug our body really nicely, gives us those curves, that hourglass figure, and I'm all about that. So not much different there from what they usually do, which is awesome. And like I said, I think this would be definitely like more of a crop for like my taller ladies, but for someone like me, it is literally the perfect full length crop jacket without being too long. This is made of their energy fabric, so super soft, very stretchy, a little bit of compression, but not too much. I think this is really good for just kind of like running errands if it's not too hot. The energy fabric is decent at being sweat wicking, but it's definitely not anything like some of their performance fabrics like the Elysium fabric. I don't think this is something that you would want to wear if you're getting like super sweaty, but I do think it's great if it's like a little bit of a breezy day or something like that. So again, this is the green thumb crop. Okay, now on to this rainforest crop. You guys know there always has to be a couple flowy pieces for my girls who love the flowiness, and so we have this t-shirt situation here. Different from the Triton tee that we saw last launch, and I really love the back of this one. Some girls have been wearing this as a reversible top. I do show you guys what it looks like from the back being in the front or the front being in the front, so you guys can see both styles. I don't personally think I would wear it a lot like with the back in the front, but I mean if you wanted to have like a little bit of a peekaboo with like a cute sports bra underneath, you definitely could. I would strongly recommend cutting the tag though, because you could definitely see it through the back there, and you can see it as I'm trying it on as well. This is made of their Nimbus fabric, which is the exact same as the Triton tee. It's like thick and dense, but like super soft and high quality, which is nice. Again, another great top to just throw on over after the gym, in between errands, whatever it might be. Honestly, I wear my activewear for everything. The gym, errands, dressing up, whatever it might be. That's the beauty of activewear, is you can really dress it up and dress it down, or do however you want to accessorize it, whatever bottoms you wear, shoes you wear, whatever it might be. So you'll hear me say the same thing all the time, saying that you can wear it here and there, but it's truly because I like to wear my activewear for absolutely everything. Lately, it's not been so much for the gym, but we're not going to talk about that. So this is the Prickly Pear Green. I will be sure to put some photos up comparing this to the Atari Green, so you guys can see how different or similar they are to one another, because this is that deep forest green kind of vibe. I didn't mind this t-shirt at all. I went ahead with a size medium, and I'm really happy with how it looks on me. It sits nicely on my torso. It fits comfortably on my arms. I don't feel some type of way about it like I did with the Triton tee. So this one definitely is a great pick for a loose, comfy t-shirt. I will definitely be wearing this, you know, at the house when I'm working or hanging out or whatever it might be. Next, we have the FLORA crop top. We have not seen something like this before, especially with this adjustable situation here. So it's nice that you can change up the way that the long sleeve looks. You can make it look full length, you can make it look semi-crop, semi-full length, and then you can make it look really crop with like a lot of cleavage and just like that cinching happening there, that ruching, I guess you can call it. This is made of the energy fabric, so again, very fitted, but very stretchy, very soft and comfortable. One thing that I did notice is that it is pretty tight in the arms, and I got pretty hot wearing it as well, but I will, just like I said, mentioned that the arms were a little bit tight there. So if you are a little bit more conscious about things fitting very fitted around your arms, I would size up to a large in this. Again, I mean, I got a medium, so depending on whatever your size is, I would size up. Just because of that energy fabric, it does have that body conscious fit. So no matter if you go a little bit of a size up or stay at your true size, it will fit you either way. It just might not be as fitted. It might be what you want, is something that's not too fitted. Again, I'm really happy with this crop. However, I do know that once I start sweating, you will definitely see that right away with this new Quarry gray. Is it Quarry? Quarry. I'm not good at pronouncing things, so it's fine. I definitely think that with this top, you'll definitely see some sweat if you're someone like me who sweats a lot, but overall, I did enjoy this top. And again, I like that we're seeing some new things that we haven't seen before. Definitely is not the same feel as the 7 Seas top that we just saw in the Under the Seas launch. Totally different fabric, so definitely not something to compare to. I would say that the arms maybe are a similar kind of fit there, but overall, very different long sleeve. Again, I do recommend going a size up if you are conscious of the arms being a little bit too fitted, or you can stick to your true top size. For me, my true top size is a medium, but I could size up to a large if I didn't want things too fitted. But personally, I like things fitted, so I always say this when it comes to sizing. It truly depends on how you like your things to fit. I always just like to go by the rule of thumb based on the materials that I've tried before with Buff Bunny collection to decide on what size I like to go with. That is something that you'll notice with a lot of the pieces that I try on. My size does vary depending on the material, and I've mentioned this as many times as I possibly can in my videos, you know, as to why I get a small or a medium or a large or a large or an extra large. Again, it just all depends on how the pieces fit, the fabric that it's made of, and personally what your preference is and what battles you kind of want to pick and choose. Talk about this a little bit more when it comes to the bottoms, but I think overall your sizing depends on how you prefer things to fit personally. That is the FLORA crop. There are a couple more tops for me to talk about, but I'll talk about that after I review the bodysuits because I don't personally have those on hand, and I just want to go through the things that I do have on hand first and then wrap it up with some of the pieces that I don't have. So the bodysuits, I already know I am getting the other colors in both of the styles because I love bodysuits. Well, one pieces, I should say. One pieces are my absolute jam. I have a couple, like I was like team romper for so long. I think they're so cute. They're so convenient, less thinking of what to wear. You literally just throw the one piece on, you're good to go. And I don't know, I just love them, period. So when I saw that this Vine one and the Bio one was coming out, I was like, yes, I need them in every single color right away. So I already knew before even trying them on that I'm going to get the other colors. Interestingly enough though, we definitely have some things to talk about when it comes to these one pieces. First, let's talk about the Vine one, which is the one that has the leggings rather than the shorts. So love this one. I actually prefer this one over the shorts one. And again, I'll talk about the shorts one in a second, which is called the Bio bodysuit. So this one again is the Vine. This is in the Eden print gray. So pretty, nice and subtle, but definitely still shows that beautiful floral print. So what I love a lot about this is that there are some side pockets. I know a lot of my girls out here love the side pockets, so you guys are definitely gonna like this one. And surprisingly, being as short as I am, this wasn't too long. I think it was the perfect length actually, being 5'1" and 3/4. So I was really happy with the length of this on me. I think another thing that's really great about this is the back coverage. I feel that the way that it was designed, you know, these little sections here do cover the back fat quite nicely. If you guys are new around here, I am someone who carries a lot of my body fat in my upper body, specifically in my midsection and in my back. So these definitely made me feel a little bit more confident with my back. What's also nice is that there are some adjustable straps as well. Very easy to customize to your body, which is awesome. I also felt that it wasn't too deep plunge as well, which was nice. It does have a built-in shelf bra as well and some removable pads as always. And again, as I mentioned earlier, it is printed on white fabric. However, when I was doing the little bit of a squat test and stuff like that, I didn't feel that you could really see the white fabric come through, but when you see it in video and stuff, I feel like it's not too bad. I feel like we've seen worse with the black marble and with some of the limitless pieces, so I'm not too concerned with this. And I think also because it's printed on a different fabric versus the marble is printed on the Elysium fabric, this is an energy fabric, so I think that's why it's not too bad. Overall, I really did like the way that this fit on me. I went ahead with my usual top size when it comes to the one pieces, and I'm really glad I did. I will be going ahead and grabbing a small in this just to compare for you guys, just because I did find that as I was walking around around and wearing these, I was constantly pulling up the bottoms part, like as if I was pulling up my leggings kind of thing, which was kind of annoying. And this is another reason why I normally get a small in my energy fabric pieces. But my only concern is if I do go down to a small, I'm going to have a lot of side boob and just like too much going on up here, and I might not be comfortable. But I am going to go ahead, like I said, and grab a small just to see what the difference is. Overall, I would say that my true size is the medium, so I do recommend that for the one pieces that you do go with your usual top size. Again, both bodysuits are made of the energy fabric, so whatever you get for any energy pieces for your tops or your bottoms, I would go with that. My usual bra size is a large, but I am very, very happy with the medium, and I feel like definitely if I got a large, I would be pulling these pants up all the time, which is not the vibe. So medium is my true size, but I will report back to you guys over on Instagram in regards to how the small fits. All right, friends, editing Gabs here. So what I wanted to say in regards to sizing, I say to go with your true legging size if you're not okay with cutting out the shelf bra or okay with the elastic being not under your boobs, because honestly it was so baggy around my crotch and I was always pulling them up. So I think technically you should go with your true legging size or like your most preferred legging size in the energy fabric, which for me, all energy leggings, I like to go with the small. But with that being said, when I pull the elastic directly under my boob, this is the cleavage situation. Major side spillage, cleavage, everything like that. But what I would like is that I can also just pull it up and then it's all good to go. But you can see like the boob pads, obviously I should take them out. And then you can kind of see the elastic cutting me right here where obviously my boobs continue here. So my plan is to cut out the top shelf, but I just wanted to be very honest with like how to go about sizing. I'm not too concerned about the small not fitting me if I go this route where I like take out the top shelf and like, you know, all that. But if I wore it like this, then yeah, it's definitely not going to work. But I want the bottoms to fit a lot better just because, yeah, I hated how like baggy it was and like how much I had to pull it up. So just want to add that 2 cents there, and hopefully that helps you guys decide on size. I think ultimately I'm going to like the small a lot better just throughout the body and like how it fits for this one in particular, but I'll just have to do some customization on the top part. But what's nice is that you do have the adjustable straps as well. So that is what I think about sizing. What I also love is that they added that booty contouring on the one piece, all the little details I truly do appreciate. It does make quite a difference, this whole booty contouring situation. So really glad that they did that for the one pieces. And like I said, overall, so the other one piece is the bio one piece. I was very excited about this one because hello, they are shorts and you guys loved the little silicone happening in the spin shorts back in the Let's Get Tone launch, and they did add that into this one piece, which is so awesome. And I actually felt that even though I got a medium in this as well, it was a little bit harder to get on and definitely fit a little bit more fitted for me. So the problem that I have with this one is unfortunately the back, but I love the back. I think it's so cute. It's kind of hard to show you guys right now holding it up, but you guys will see some pictures and videos of me trying it on. But the back, if you're someone like me who carries quite a bit of body fat back there, I was having a little bit of issues right here. So actually I found that when I put my arms down, it kind of like gaps a little bit, like it like folds, like it's really hard to describe, but it folds a little bit here. I tried to snap some photos to show you guys, but I did find that happened in the back of this bodysuit. I keep calling it a bodysuit, but it's definitely a one piece. Bodysuit is like the other one. This is a one piece, so sorry. But I do find that that was the one issue that I was having. And then also because I do carry a lot of body fat in my back, I do find there was a little bit of spillage happening in these two holes here, which does suck a little bit, but honestly, I've just like gotten to the point where like I just don't care as much about that. I just kind of rock it like it is what it is. Obviously, you know, when I lose weight and stuff like that, like it's not as big of a deal, but I do want to be honest with you guys that being the body type I am right now, did find that a lot with this. I will definitely stick to a medium in this one particularly. I'm not sure if like the two mediums fit differently just because this was a print and this is a solid color, but yeah, I definitely felt that this black felt a little bit more fitted, but also too, I mean, the seams are different, right? Like the way that these two bodysuits are, stop with the bodysuits. The way that these two one pieces are designed is different. So I mean, it is expected that they can fit differently. So I'm just letting you guys know based on the two pieces that I have, that is what I felt. I can tell that these seams in the front here kind of are similar to the dresses from a while back. So maybe that's why it's a little bit more fitted. Again, I'm not sure. This one is more of like a box neck kind of vibe when it comes to the neckline, which again, I didn't notice anything crazy with these bodysuits when it came to my clavage, side boob, anything like that. Like it's kind of like the usual. I've mentioned this before, but because I do have enhanced breasts, I do feel that like I'm always going to get the side boob, a little bit of spillage, things like that, but it's just what it is, and I just need to adjust accordingly. I think also too, the one thing that's a little bit annoying for me that I found with the shelf bras, and what I find with shelf bras in general, like not just Buff Bunny collection, is that it doesn't sit under my boob nicely. Like it sits kind of like right there, so not quite under the boob, but like right near the bottom there. So I don't know if I need to like personally cut out these shelf bras for me personally, but just something that I wanted to make note of for my larger girls is that, because when I really pull it down to make sure that the shelf bra goes under my boobs, I definitely get a lot of cleavage going on. I don't know, something that I just kind of let be, or like I said, I could cut it out if I want to, but just something to note for you guys. But overall, I still love this bodysuit. I just feel that you know, the way that it sits on my back is just the way that it sits based on my body type, and it's just what it is. And I am just obsessed, and like I said, definitely need to go get the other color for both of the one pieces, because they're going to be a staple for as long as I can wear one pieces in the summertime, fall. And I mean, honestly, you could even wear them working out. I know a lot of people aren't sure, you know, if you can work out in them, how they would kind of perform. I haven't worked out in a hot minute. I'm going to work out after this video sometime during this week while I'm editing this video, and I'll report back to you guys again over on Instagram. That is where you can get a lot of my updates post video kind of thing. Depending on, you know, the timing of editing and stuff, I do put it on the screen and stuff like that. But if ever you guys want to know like my more updated, like most up-to-date opinion on things, in case it does change from when I'm sitting here right now, I do that always on Instagram. So I do think you could definitely work out in these. I mean, the fabric is made for working out. I do think you'd be pretty comfortable. Like if anything, you wouldn't have to worry about, you know, your waistband rolling or, you know, fixing your sports bra or anything like that. Like you'd be pretty like good to go. So I personally would definitely work out in these. Like I said, whenever I do get to the gym this week, I will be wearing one of them to see how it goes. But I don't think there's anything to be concerned about at all. All right, so those are the one pieces. Now that we've gone over all the tops that I do personally have myself, let's go over some of the tops that I don't have on hand. Let's start with this canopy top. Not my vibe at all. I was very confused when I saw it. I was like, not sure about that. I definitely think it's going to be something for certain people if this is your style, your vibe. But for me personally, I'm just like, no. You know, like I tried, but it's just like definitely no. I know there's a few pieces of the last launch where I was like, oh, I'll give it a try, but no, this one I was like, no, I'm definitely good. It is made of a lightweight mesh, which is about an 86% nylon and 14% spandex mix. So I'm very interested as to how that would feel. It does have a relaxed fit, and it does also have some adjustable cinch detailing happening as well. So I think that's kind of cool that, again, kind of similar to the FLORA top, you can adjust it however you want it to look, but I'm just not understanding the design very much personally for myself, and I just don't think it would look that great on like a shorter girl and a bustier girl as well, just because I get very like puffy vibes, like, you know, puffy sleeve vibe, just not super flattering for my body personally. Canopy top, unfortunately, is a hard pass for me. If I were to get it, I would definitely get a size medium, which is my usual top size, but we're not getting it. So that's that. But again, like I said, there could be some of you guys out there that are like, oh my gosh, yes, I need that. I definitely think it's going to be more of like a lifestyle top. I mean, I don't see you wearing that at the gym per se, but again, to each their own. Everyone is different. But yeah, canopy top, definitely least favorite, 100%. And it is a crop also, but again, for someone who has a shorter torso, it would be like kind of like a full size top. So yeah, that's that. Next up, we have the stem tank. So you guys know that I always feel that these full-length tank tops are very similar to one another, especially in the front. You know, the thicker strap, the higher neck, like nothing too deep plunge, nothing super high neck. It's just kind of like, you know, your usual. It has a relaxed fit, has a little bit of a scoop happening at the bottom. But what's different about this one is that yes, it has a new detailing on the back with the open back situation with a little bit of like twist going on the sides of the hole. However, the back is actually made of a jersey mesh where the front is made of the Nimbus. The Nimbus is that super soft, you know, dense kind of relaxed fit fabric that we always feel in the relaxed fit pieces. But the back, like I said, is more of a mesh fabric, so it's very breathable. So I definitely think that out of all the full length tanks that we've seen in a minute, this one catches my eye the most because it does have that jersey back. I do think that would be super great if you were like running with it or something, or like knew you were gonna get super sweaty just because of that mesh. Super, super breathable. So I do love that they did add that bit of a change when it comes to the fabric in the front versus the back to really change up this full length tank. Speaking of mesh, you guys might recognize this one here, which is the Spice Jacket. The Spice Jacket we have seen before in some previous launches, and I always love this jacket. I personally love the crop version of this jacket the most, but overall the jacket itself is a great piece to just kind of throw on for something that's super breathable, super light, nothing too heavy or thick. I like to personally wear it over my sports bras going into the gym, and then it's light enough to kind of tie on my waist. Wait, can I speak English? And it's definitely light enough to tie around your waist if you want to. And also I was using it in Kelowna as like a little cover up for my bathing suit as well. So definitely many different ways to wear the Spice Jacket. If you were to ask me if I would wear the Spice Jacket or the Green Thumb Jacket for running, I would probably go with the Spice Jacket just because as you sweat, you kind of want that ventilation going. And with the jersey mesh, that's definitely going to be the case, where the Green Thumb is definitely not as much because obviously it's like a solid, opaque kind of fabric. It definitely does have that nice body contouring fit as most of the Buffany collection pieces have, like I mentioned earlier. It does have some front pockets as well and a hood. All right, and finally when it comes to the tops is this Ivy crop top that I'm wearing right here. I like to say that the Ivy crop top is kind of like a twist on the Aurora crop top, except it has spaghetti straps and it has this beautiful detailing in the back. For those wondering, there is a seam at the bottom as well. I don't find that it's uncomfortable by any means, and I did go ahead with my bra size just because there is that shelf bra inside, so I wanted to make sure that I felt very, very comfortable. Surprisingly enough though, I don't have a whole lot of like side boob spillage or like armpit spillage. Like this is kind of my usual, and I'm really, really happy with the way that it fits. So love this Ivy crop. And like I said, it has that high neck like the Aurora crop top. So if you're kind of missing the Aurora crop tops, and I don't know of them coming back anytime soon, you might want to pick up the Ivy crop top. And as for the back detailing, there is no adjustability in the like strings in the back. It's just kind of as is. This is made of that beautiful energy fabric, so it's very soft, stretchy, just so comfortable. So same thing like what I mentioned in the bodysuits, you do have that bra lining there. It's not necessarily like a shelf bra. It doesn't have that like elastic like the one pieces do. Like the one pieces have like this happening, like this elastic at the bottom, where this just has like a liner with a seam for the kind of bra shelf, I guess you could say. So again, because I have enhanced breasts, I feel like it doesn't fully go under my boob. It kind of goes like right above there. So that can be a little bit annoying, because if I were to like bring this all the way down, okay, yeah, definitely some mad side boob. So for me, I just kind of have to like deal with that, or I could maybe cut out the bra lining. I'm not sure, I haven't experimented much with it, but I did want to just make note of that in case it's something that you guys are curious about yourselves. But overall, I am very happy with the Ivy crop top, and I think it just looks so cute with shorts, leggings, whatever it might be. It would even be a nice like going out top if you got like the black, or even just the Eden print is really pretty as well. So that is the Ivy crop top. Those are all of the tops and jackets. So let's move on to the bras. I will say that there is the synthesis crop, which I wasn't sure if it's a crop top or a bra. So we just kind of put it in the bra section. So we will carry on and start with that. So here is the synthesis crop. It's definitely like a hybrid crop top and bra. It does have the removable cup pads inside, and it does give some really great coverage where you don't necessarily feel like it is a sports bra. You know, really thick straps here, some great cup coverage in the front, and then a full-on back coverage in the back, which is really nice. It's definitely cropped, just seeing like how much, you know, midsection it does show. I feel that it shows like, you know, an equal amount of midsection as some of my bras do, so that's kind of why I categorized it as a bra. bra-ish. It does have that ruching happening in the middle here. It's not adjustable like the FLORA top, but it is, you know, that ruching kind of vibe. I feel like the ruching has definitely been something that has kind of come back lately in regards to style wise. So I personally love it. I think it's a tasteful amount of cleavage, nothing too crazy, but I definitely do appreciate the full-on back coverage here. So if you're someone who, you know, you're not about all, you know, exposing the back that much, you're definitely going to love this synthesis crop top. So this is a new green that we've seen. I know you guys are thinking immediately it looks very similar to the Excel color that we saw in the Boss launch last summer, but it's very different. So as you can see here, this is a bit more like muted and more like earthy-ish, where this is a little bit more bright and like really pastel-y. I don't know. I guess they're both kind of pastel. I don't know. But they're different is what I'm trying to say. So yeah, really happy with this crop. And again, if you guys are looking for something that's great coverage in the front and the back, then you guys are definitely going to like this one right here. One other thing that I wanted to mention about this is that I do like that it kind of goes inwards at the bottom here. So see how it doesn't go straight, like it kind of just goes in like that, like a upside down V kind of thing. I thought that was really pretty, and especially when you wear it with some leggings, shorts, whatever it is, to have a little bit of your stomach showing, but like really just kind of add some shape to you, you know? And then since I did just show you guys the Alpha sports bra, let's talk about the Alpha sports bra coming back. I think a lot of us were super excited to see that they were coming back in a bunch of new colors. I personally love the Alpha sports bra, but I will say the girls are out to play in it, okay? It is very cleavage to the T, but it is just so freaking stunning front and back. So many beautiful colors coming on the Alpha sports bra. We just love them so much. We just love the Alpha sports bra, even though it is a very in your face, you know? And like, hello, this rainforest blue, can we take a moment to appreciate how stunning it is? It is definitely like a periwinkle is what everyone is describing it as, but it is just so freaking pretty, and just, I need everything in this rainforest blue, like absolutely everything. So really, really happy to see the Alpha sports bra coming back, so much that I needed to get it in two of the new colors right away, which is my two favorites, which is the rainforest blue and this ivory, which can go with everything. It's definitely not like a stark white. It's kind of like an ivory, like, you know, kind of like a off-white-ish. So Alpha sports bra, we love her. Definitely doesn't give you a whole lot of coverage, some nice support for sure, and some nice push-up situation. You know, I say this all the time about the Buff Bunny collection bras, but they truly do make the girls look so nice. Big busts or not, so nice. And I did stick to my usual size for the Alpha sports bras, which is a large, and I'm very, very happy with that size. I think it's perfect. It's not too tight, not too big, it's just right. And so that is the Alpha sports bra. So another sports bra that we have seen before but is coming back a little better is this one here, which is called the Botanical bra. This was previously called the Caged Up bra. I have that one right here. I honestly don't even know what launch this was a part of, but it was a little while back. So I do have it right here in a size extra large. So you guys will see me compare the two. So they did go ahead and change the fabric to be their energy fabric, which is 70% nylon, 30% spandex, where this one was 82% nylon and 18% spandex. So definitely this one's a little bit more softer to the touch. And I did find it was a little bit stretchier as well, and actually gave me a little bit more coverage, surprisingly, than this guy over here. So this one is actually an extra large and this one is a large, but you can clearly see that this one fit me a lot better. So I'm really happy with the changes that they made to this bra, and I'm really happy to see it coming back. Again, another one of those bras that are great if you want a little bit of something happening, but you don't want to show too much cleavage, which is this detailing right here. But then the back is fully covered, so that if you're not someone who likes to show much of their back, you are good to go. So really, really happy again with the upgrades to this bra, and really happy to see it coming back. And like I said, very surprised that I actually found that it fit a lot better in the large versus the extra large. They did make note that they did change, you know, the design a little bit just to make the sizing more true to size, and I think they did an awesome job of doing so, because as you can see in the footage too, the extra large does fit a little bit more smaller, even though it's an extra large and I'm wearing a large in the green one. So Really happy to see that improvement. I, again, went ahead with my usual bra size, which is a large, and I'm very happy with the large. I wouldn't want to have gone to a medium or an extra large. So I would, again, stick to your true size with that, even if you did go with, you know, whatever you did with the original caged up bra, because again, they are slightly different material wise and just design wise and fitting wise. So go with your usual bra size there. Before I move on, I just want to let you guys know that this is a new green as well. This is the agave green. So the agave green is definitely different from the mauve mint green. So different, where this one is a bit lighter, this one is a little bit darker, just to show you guys the comparison. Again, I'll have more photos just kind of comparing all the colors a little bit better, but just wanted to give you guys a quick glance that this is a new green that we have not seen before. All right, and just one more bra that we are seeing coming back again is an all-time favorite for sure for many, and that is the MONARCH sports bra here. I love it, but I don't love it that much for me. You know, being bigger titty committee, it's just what it is. You know, some that a lot of the other girls love, we just can't love as much because of this and that. But then also, it just depends on what you're most comfortable with. So I actually wanted to go ahead and get an extra large in the MONARCH sports bra just to see how it would fit in comparison to the large that I had. So you will see me trying on a black one. This is from a previous launch, and again, in a size large, and you can see quite a difference in sizing, and I would say that large still remains to be the best fit for me. So the problem that I had with the extra large is that you can see that there's clearly a lot of gapping happening here when you have it on, and so that's a clear indication that this bra is just too big. And they do have quite a bit of like looseness happening at the bottom as well in my try-on video, and then also in the back you can tell that it was like doing that a little bit of like folding thing happening, kind of like what was happening with the bio bodysuit. So altogether, extra large was definitely a little bit too big for me. However, I loved the cup coverage that it gave me. It gave me way more coverage happening here, but it was unfortunate that I was getting quite a bit of gapping here. Ultimately, I think that it's safe to say that the large is definitely more my go-to size for the MONARCH sports bra, but it does just mean a lot of clavage, you know? So that's why the MONARCH sports bra isn't like an all-time favorite by any means. Like I said, I kind of just deal with the fact that I do have more cleavage than some in some of these bras, and it's just what it is. That's what happens when you are a 36 double D. I mean, overall, it is such a beautiful bra. It is made of that Nubri fabric, which is so soft and so nice. But yeah, like I said, I tried the extra large to see if it would fit a little bit better, but the large ultimately is still the best size for me. They did go ahead and make a slight adjustment to the MONARCH sports bra, which I wish I kept in mind prior to submitting my size, but they did adjust the length to accommodate for the bigger titty community. So I'm really, really glad that overall they are making these small adjustments to accommodate us. You know what I mean? I appreciate that. That is the main change when it comes to the MONARCH sports bra. And again, I will show you guys some specific measurement differences, more side-by-side photos, so that you guys can really see what those small changes are that can make a big difference. You guys already know when we're this close and personal, it means a giveaway. We are doing a giveaway once again because, you know, why not? Why not give away some gift cards, right? If you guys haven't seen it yet on Instagram, we are doing a separate giveaway over there where 2 of you guys will be winning a $50 gift card before Saturday's launch. But I always like to personally include another giveaway here on YouTube. So 2 of you guys will be winning a $25 gift card from me personally. This is a thank you for tuning into this video. So if you guys do want to enter to do that, all the instructions will be on the screen here. It's very simple. All you got to do is take a screenshot of your favorite part of this video, like the video, subscribe to the channel, make sure you post that favorite screenshot to Instagram. Make sure you tag me so that I can see it. And then just comment down below whatever your email is or your Instagram so that if you are the winner, I have a way of contacting you to give you your gift card. So if you are wanting a gift card, make sure to enter both this giveaway and the one on Instagram. Instagram does have unlimited entries, where here on YouTube, you obviously can only enter once, but I do want one of you, no, not one, but 2 of you guys to win this gift card over here on YouTube and on Instagram. So a total of 4 chances to win a gift card. So make sure to follow all the instructions. I feel so bad when I choose a winner and not all the steps are completed. So please, please make sure that you have done all the steps correctly so you guys can claim your prize. And as always, thank you so much for tuning into my videos so you guys can be a part of these giveaways. And with that being said, let's get back to the video and all the good details. And the last bra that we gotta talk about is this ALOE sports bra. So this one I knew for sure I had to get to review for you guys because I'm just like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. Definitely there's a way to wear this that's like a little bit cuter, but on my body type, it wasn't looking all that cute. I think it just looked the best when it was just straight up over my shoulders here like a normal bra, but it is cute. It's a cute idea, and I think that for some, like, it looks amazing on them. I really just think it depends on your body type. For me personally, like, it didn't look as cute when it was like kind of off like this. Like, I think because of how broad I am and everything like that, like, it just wasn't the vibe. I will say that the back gives some nice coverage, you know, where your back fat would be. So I'm really glad that it kind of supported me there. But for the most part, I wasn't like, oh my God, definitely need this for my bigger bust. But I think it's cute. I think it looked great with my SKORT. I think I definitely looked like I was ready to go play some tennis. But the whole kind of off situation wasn't for me. It's nice, like, you know, a little bit more of a straight neckline. I don't always love or gravitate towards the sports bras that are like your usual height. I like to always go for the longer ones. So this wouldn't be my first one to go to. I think this would actually look cute even like going out with some like high-waisted like black leggings or jeans or something. But yeah, I wanted to review it for you guys just so that you guys kind of know what it would look like on someone with my body type. So you guys let me know, what do you think of this? Is this something that you guys are wanting to grab or not? I do feel like this whole sleeve situation reminded me of like kind of like Disney princess like, you know how they have that like little bit of a kind of off the shoulder kind of thing. That's kind of what it reminded me of. But yeah, I tried to go like off the shoulder and it was just not happening. So like the furthest I could go is like maybe right here, but like the most comfortable was just straight up and down. So that is the ALOE sports bra. I don't hate it, but I don't absolutely love it. Again, I've seen it on some of the other athletes, Heidi herself, and I think it looks so cute on them. But for me, it was like, it was okay. It was all right. Let's move on to shorts and skirts. But let's start with the skirts because I think we're all just like anxious to know what the vibe is with these skirts. So I got both of them. We have the succulent skirt and then we have the cellular skirt. So let's start with the succulent skirt here. This is made of a nylon and spandex blend. It is 63% nylon, 37% spandex. Very similar to the Elysium fabric, like that super like high performance, you know, like slick material. It has a total length of 12 inches and the inner short inseam is 4 inches. The length is measured from below the waistband. So what I do love about these skirts versus say the flow shorts is that the shorts underneath are actually compressive. Like they're not just a liner, like they're a true spandex shorts. So you're not having to worry about them going anywhere or anything like that, or riding up as you were walking around. I was kind of twirling around, walking around, and I was kind of good to go. What's nice about them is that they do have one functional pocket on this side and they do have a mesh pocket on the other side. This mesh pocket is more for like a tennis ball. So like I said, I think now that these skirts are out, I think Buff Bunny Collection is telling us we all need to go start playing tennis or golf or something. I definitely don't see myself playing tennis anytime soon, but I mean, it's nice that it's there for my tennis players. And I mean, at least we do have at least one functioning pocket. I did include that whole booty contouring in the back, so I do love that for us that they kept that through even with the skirt. The waistband does not have a top seam, and I did find that this did roll down a little bit. I did go ahead with my true bottom size, which is a medium. I normally kind of go back and forth between a small and a medium, but I did go ahead with the medium because I just wasn't sure, so I always go with the medium to be safe, and I'm really glad I did. I did feel comfortable with the medium. I could have gone with a large just to be a little bit more comfortable in the midsection. Something about me is that with my sizing for my bottoms is sometimes I'll sacrifice the waistband so that it fits really nice throughout my legs, but then with that the waistband does start rolling and stuff like that, but like it's just kind of like whatever at this point because I do carry, you know, body fat in my midsection, like it just kind of happens. But I did notice that it did happen a little bit with this skirt. I did have to kind of fix that, you know, as I was trying it on and just kind of like bending over and moving around and stuff. So I did want to make note of that you could go up a size so that it was more comfortable in the waistband. I think I definitely could fit in a large, like no problem. Obviously the shorts wouldn't be as compressive or anything. I think the length of the SKORT is great as well. I don't think it's too short. I don't think it's too long. I definitely favored this succulent SKORT over the cellular one. So let me talk to you about the cellular one. So the cellular one is made of their jersey mesh, and the shorts are made of the 80% nylon and 20% spandex. So to compare, that is a little bit different from one another, and I could feel it, okay? Putting these on was a little bit snug, a little bit tight. I do feel that although they were both a medium, the cellular SKORT was a little bit more challenging to put on, and even kind of putting them side by side, you can see that the waistband is definitely a little bit smaller than the succulent one. So definitely a little bit more compressive. So I would definitely think that a large would fit me a lot better with this, but I was really surprised of how different it was. Like I wasn't expecting that at all. This one has the same measurements, 12-inch inseam from top to bottom and a 4-inch inseam for the shorts. I do love that they kind of came out with two different styles, one jersey mesh, one not jersey mesh. I think it's cute and definitely very sporty, very chic. This one will be coming out in what I have is ivory, rainwater blue, and the black, whereas the succulent one will be coming out in the agave green and the onyx black, which is what I showed you guys. What's interesting enough is that this ivory is definitely different from, say, the top ivory. You can see it as I'm trying it on that it's just a little bit different, and even just me putting them side by side, this has a little bit more of a yellow tint where this has a little bit more of a white tint. They still pair together really nicely, but I just wanted to make sure you guys are aware of that. I do find that different materials, even though they're the same color, do look different, so that's just something to keep in mind if it is something that would bother you. This definitely fit a lot tighter, and I would have gone up a size had I known that it was going to be this much tighter. You could definitely tell even with the shorts too, like it was just tight. Same thing for the shorts. We have one for the tennis ball, and we have one, say, for your phone or keys or anything like that. I know you guys are going to ask, is the shorts under here, squat proof? Are they see-through, especially when it comes to the ivory? Unfortunately for me, it was definitely see-through. So if I were to have bent over and even though I'm wearing shorts underneath, they're see-through. I think also that's just something that kind of comes along with the, lighter colored bottoms. And I do think also because they are, slightly too small for me, that also added to that. So just something to be mindful if you guys are going ahead with the ivory, that the shorts were definitely a little bit see-through, especially when you bend over and stuff like that. So just keep that in mind. I don't think you would have that issue, say, with the rainwater blue, definitely not with the black. Overall, like I said, to kind of summarize the SKORTs, I would say go with your true bottom size. For the succulent, you can size up if you really want to make sure that the waistband is good to go and not rolling so much. But definitely for the cellular one, I would size up, especially if you carry that body fat in the midsection and if just body fat around your glutes in general, because this was a bit more compressive. Overall, I think that Buff Bunny collection was super smart to come up with SKORTs, and I think they're great designs, and I think they're going to be such a hit for so many people who are into the SKORTs. So definitely run for these if they are your vibe, because I can guarantee that they are going to sell it quick, especially the rainwater blue. I can see from the comments everyone is just loving the color. So if you guys are wanting the SKORTs or the bodysuits, I think those are some of the first things to grab, just because they are so unique and something completely different from what we've seen. Let's move on to some new shorts, which are the bonsai shorts. I was really interested in these because there's literally no seams in the front. There's these ones right on the edge here, but there's nothing going this way like there normally is in most of the no front seam bottoms. So I was really intrigued to see how these looked. They do have the booty contouring happening in the back, and they are a great length. I think that Buff Bunny collection has done such a great job at the length of shorts. Not too short, not too long, and just the perfect length, especially for someone like me. Overall, I think that the seams on these shorts are so nice, even just the way it kind of contours here. They really pay attention to their seams to really make the female body just look stunning. So I think that goes for all Buff Bunny collection pieces. Just the little things make such a world of a difference in how these pieces look on us. So yeah, the only seam really is right here, and then obviously in the butt, and that's about it. So unfortunately, the camel toe situation was the worst in these shorts out of all the bottoms of this launch. Thankfully, it wasn't too bad for any of the other ones, more so just these ones. I definitely think I'll be using my camel toe hack for these. Unfortunately, which sucks because you'll definitely see, like, if I don't have like really good seamless underwear, like you'll see some of the lines in the front because there's literally no seams at all there. So just something to keep in mind if you guys are picking these up is that I personally experienced a little bit of camel toe happening there, but like I said, we're all good with my camel toe hack no matter what, but it'll just be interesting to see what it looks like with the underwear. I'll maybe grab a photo just to kind of update you guys on what it looks like. I just didn't bring any with me for today, but that is my thoughts on the Bonsai shorts. I went ahead with a small, and I'm really glad I went with the small because as you'll see when I try on the Legacy shorts, yes, the Legacy shorts are coming back. The mediums were like a little bit big, and then that's kind of what happened with a lot of extra fabric, which then caused even worse camel toe. So those are my thoughts on the Bonsai shorts. There is this seam inside though that I noticed. I'm not sure why, but I think it's to do with the fact that they obviously needed to do a seam in the back. Like this is double layered here in the waist. So I think it was to keep the double layering happening, but without the seam, and that's why it's on the inside, not the outside. I'm not sure, but that's just kind of what I was noticing, and I just wanted to make note of that as always for you guys. In regards to the sizing at the bottom, I didn't feel like they were too tight or anything like that. I was quite happy with them. On to the Legacy shorts. I've always loved the Legacy shorts when they first came out. I think that they're just like an all-time favorite, and I think it's because of the back detailing here. We just love this about the Legacy leggings and shorts, and so I really loved it. And hello, this pink. This pink is so pretty. It is like a blush pink. I will show you guys what it looks like in comparison to the Pillow Talk pink. I personally favor this a little bit more. It's just a little bit more, I think it's warmer. I think it is. I don't know. I'm not a color specialist. I am trying on the small versus the medium for you guys in this clip. And you can tell that with the small, they were more fitted throughout my leg. I wasn't having as much camel toe happening. However, at the waistband, it was definitely rolling a little bit, and you can tell that it's a little bit tighter. Whereas with the mediums, you can tell that I have a little bit of extra fabric happening around the crotch. It is a lot more comfortable around my waist. But like I said, that extra fabric around the crotch is what causes a little bit more camel toe, you know, a little bit more of like pulling up the shorts throughout the day as they stretch out. So that's just like a battle you have to pick and choose. Personally for me, I love the smalls a lot more, especially because with the Nubri and Energy fabric, as you're wearing them throughout the day, as it happens with like any piece of clothing really, you know, it gets a little bit more comfortable and a little bit looser. So I personally like my small, and I'm fine to deal with my waistband rolling a little bit if that means that it'll be a lot more fitted throughout my legs. That is the comparison between a small and a medium. Hopefully that helps you guys decide as to what size you would want to get. Either way, we're glad to see that the Legacy shorts are coming back. We already know I need to go in and get the rainwater blue to match my Alpha sports bra because we just love it so freaking much. Just to show you guys a comparison of length for the Bonsai versus Legacy, the Bonsai are definitely a little bit longer. So if you want a little bit of a longer short, the Bonsai might be the one for you. But again, just keep in mind that I personally experienced a little bit more camel toe with those ones versus the Legacy ones. And I mean, at the end of the day, everyone is different. It's also fine if you're like not bothered by that, but it's just something that I always like to make note of just so that you guys are aware. We are on to the final bottoms that I have, which are the leggings, and then we'll talk about some of the bottoms that I don't personally have on hand and what I think about them and all that good stuff. So a new pair of leggings that we haven't seen before are the ALOE leggings. So the ALOE leggings have some light compression, which I can definitely say I felt with these. They are made with the Energy fabric. They have the percentage breakdown of 70% nylon and 30% spandex, but I definitely felt a different kind of compression with these for whatever reason. I do want to wear these a little bit longer to see like how much they stretch throughout the day, but instantly my waist felt very, very snatched with these, and even just holding them up, I'm just like, oh my gosh, how can I fit in them? They fit, but you can definitely see that they're a little bit tight throughout my midsection. What's really different about these leggings that we haven't seen before is, again, that cinching happening at the ankle here. I was a little bit nervous about the cinching, worried that it would kind of cut into my calf weird or something like that, but I'm happy to report that we are all good to go. Clearly the ruching was quite the theme throughout this launch, that we've seen it in a couple pieces now, and I am really pleased with it. I think that these leggings were cute. Definitely are cellulite proof with all of the pattern prints, as you typically are. For those who are kind of worried about cellulite and stuff like that, usually it's the best with prints and darker colors, and I can definitely say that with this print you were all good, as you can see from the photos. With these ones, I think this is the one that you could really see the white the most when you would bend over and stuff like that. But again, nothing too bad where I would say, like, you know, stay away from them. I think we've definitely seen worse, like I mentioned earlier. So that's good to know, is that it's not that bad. But these ones, I definitely did not have any camel toe situation, which is nice. So I'm really glad about that. But I definitely think that maybe a medium would be a little bit better for me in the midsection. But again, maybe as I wear these a little bit more, they'll stretch out a little bit, as I have found that some of my energy fabrics have done that over time. So I think to be safe, I would recommend going with your true size in leggings, especially for the midsection, since it is noted to be just light compression for these new ALOE leggings in specific. So again, these are made of the energy fabric. This is the Eden print green, and those are my thoughts. I actually also really like the dark stitching happening. I just noticed that as I was kind of trying them on, is that they did do a little bit of a darker stitching on these, which I think is nice. I think if they did a lighter stitching, it wouldn't look as pretty. So really happy with this. And I love how these Eden prints, specifically for this green, the Mojave mint green and the agave green, match so well with this. And I think it's just so cool how it's so like interchangeable. So those are the new ALOE leggings. And another fabric and another legging that is coming back is the ROSA pocket leggings. I am just so glad that I have fallen back in love with the ROSA pocket leggings. They definitely were a miss for me back when they first launched them, as I mentioned the last time that we saw these come back. So I'm really glad they perfected it. It truly does feel more like the newbie fabric. It fits really nice, like very similar to what the ROSA leggings fit like. So I'm really happy with them. I mean, for those who do love pockets, you'll definitely want to grab these and just continue to add to your ROSA pocket collection. This is in the quarry green, quarry, I'm really not sure. Gray, the quarry gray. And again, with these, I didn't find any excessive camel toe happening. So really happy with that. And then the booty contour is like that as well. It's not as deep as some of the other leggings, but it's still there, which is nice to see. And yeah, so really glad to see that these will be coming out in some of the new beautiful colors. The newbie fabric is definitely known to have a light to medium compression, but like I said, I definitely found that there was quite a bit of compression with this ALOE legging. So I don't know, like the energy fabric and ROSA fabric, like it's so mixed feelings about this. Some say that the energy is like way more compressive. Some say that the ROSA is way more compressive. I personally feel, and this is what I've literally always said, is that the ROSA fabric is more like just sit on the skin and like just chill, where the energy fabric gives like a little bit more body hugging. Both are super soft and comfortable, but that's just the main difference that I find, is that the newbie is kind of like more sit on the skin, where the energy is more like, let me hug you a little bit more, you know? But they are very, very stretchy. So that hopefully helps you guys decide between the two, but that is like the main difference. And then we have the legacy leggings. So the legacy leggings are coming out in some beautiful colors. These are definitely my favorite leggings out of all of them that are launching. Like I already mentioned, I love the back of the legacy bottoms, and I'm very happy with these. I actually feel like they feel a little bit better this time around. Again, I know that sometimes different colors, different prints feel different, even though they're the exact same, but I do feel that these are just like extra amazing. So I'm really, really happy that the legacy leggings are coming out in some new colors. I say go ahead with your usual legacy legging size and you are good to go. All right, so let's talk about the two pairs of bottoms that I do not personally have, and that is the SIREN legging. We just saw the SIREN legging make its debut in the Under the Sea launch, and you guys either loved it or hated it with the V waistband happening, and so they had to bring it back in some of the new colors and prints, and so the SIREN leggings will be available for this launch as well in some of the colors and prints for this Bloom launch. So if you guys love them, definitely go for it. If not, then just skip out on it. As you guys may have seen in my Under the Sea launch, I have a love-hate relationship with these SIREN's bottoms, just because since I do carry quite a bit of body fat in my midsection, the whole V waistband just does not work for me. It rolls so down damn much and it's so annoying, but I truly see how the V waistband is so flattering on the female body, but it's just not good for me and my body. So again, if you guys love the SIREN's leggings because it has that V waistband with the legacy back, then definitely go in and grab the new ones. But if you didn't really love them all that much from the Under the Sea ones, then definitely you could miss out on these. Now, the Level Up short. Not for me, definitely great for those who might play basketball or want like the more longer jersey short, but immediately when I saw how long they were, I was like, these are not gonna be for me. They will make me look more short and stumpy than I already am. They do have an inner short inseam of 4 inches and an outer short seam of 8 inches. It does also have side pockets and a drawstring. I did go ahead and ask my girlfriend Randy to send me a couple of photos comparing the flow shorts to the Level Up shorts and giving me her opinion on sizing and everything like that. So I'll make sure to include all those details on the screen. But I do think that knowing how the cellular SKORT fit, being the more jersey material, and knowing that the flow short is obviously a different material than the Level Up, I do think there's going to be a little bit of a difference in sizing. However, I would still go with my same size, which is a medium. I can see that they are quite high-waisted as well. Something that didn't feel right for me was like how much shorter the liner was inside versus the actual short. I think that looks a little bit funny, seeing that you can like really see the difference there. I mean, maybe in person you wouldn't be able to see as much, but from the photos that I've seen, you can really see where the liner stops, which for me is just kind of weird. But again, I think this is going to be an amazing short for my taller girls with the longer legs, or like I said, if you do play basketball. But I think for me, it's just not the vibe. But like I said, if I were to have grabbed them, I would have gotten a medium, maybe a large. I'll confirm on the screen which size I would go with, because I do have to think about it a little bit more and kind of ask a couple more questions, because I'm just not sure about this whole jersey mesh. I feel like it's just like, I don't know if it's the jersey mesh or if it was the spandex under the SKORT of the cellular SKORT, but it was just so much tighter than the succulent SKORT. So yeah, the Level Up short I think is like, again, kind of like the CANOPY top. It's very hit and miss depending on what your style and vibe is. Finally, we have the accessories, and obviously we have some matching scrunchies to go with some of the prints, the colors, everything like that. I'm currently wearing my Eden print pink one in my hair, and then we have the green one here as well. Always love a matching scrunchie. I had no idea that the scrunchies changed in sizing until someone asked me last launch. So I'll put a couple photos up comparing some of the older scrunchies to the newer scrunchies, just so you guys have a good idea of what kind of a size this scrunchie is compared to the older ones. But we do have the matching scrunchies coming. We have the matching headbands coming as well. They are both made of the energy fabric, so I do think that's probably my favorite fabric for the scrunchies to be made out of. If you guys want to add to your collection, then definitely this launch has got you there. Of course, we need to include a themed glute band, so it is going to be a green succulent print in this really pretty kind of, it looks kind of like an aqua blue in my opinion. Yeah, if you want to just continue adding to your glute band collection, there's obviously one for this launch. And finally, we are seeing the Game Changer backpack come out. Well, you guys, we have reached the end of this review. We have gone over every single piece that is launching this Saturday at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time. Be sure to download the PDF down in the description box if you guys want a summary of everything that I talked about today, my favorites, my sizing recommendations, the fabric breakdowns, my tips when it comes to the launch. Everything that you might need to know in Cole's notes form is in the PDF that, again, you guys can find for free in the description box down below, as well as the pinned comments. Again, if you guys feel like you still have some questions after this video, please don't hesitate to reach out to me over on Instagram. Just send me a DM and I will send you photos, I will send you a voice note, whatever it might be. I will do whatever I can to help you guys in the decision-making process. And you guys can also leave any comments down below in the comment section. I do reply a little bit faster over on Instagram, but I do make sure to check my comments frequently leading up to launch on my YouTube videos too. So literally wherever you guys want to ask me questions, go ahead and do so. Bump me a couple times on Instagram if I haven't gotten back to you by Saturday. I want to make sure that you guys feel good about your purchases coming up for this launch. Lastly, if you guys do want to support me directly, if I helped you through this video, if I've helped you on Instagram, you guys can go ahead and use my support code GABS at checkout or in the affiliate box. It does give me a little bit of a commission kickback. It's not a discount code or anything like that. It's literally just a support code to let the company know that I've helped you, you like me as an athlete, whatever it might be. And I do appreciate it so much if you guys do take the time to enter in that code GABS at checkout. You absolutely do not have to, but if you do, please let me know so I can thank you personally. Also, I like to do this fun thing with my Gab fam for every single launch, and that is our Gab fam boomerang. So if you guys send me a screenshot of your purchase, tag me in a story, whatever it might be, I do include you guys in this boomerang here. It's been something I've been doing for literally the past year and a little bit, and it's just so much fun to see everyone come together. Make sure to tag me or send me a screenshot of your order so I can include you in the fun boomerang. And last but not least, make sure that you guys include the giveaways that are happening here in this YouTube video as well as over on Instagram. I want to give back to you guys as much as I possibly can for just being such an amazing community, supporting me through the last almost 3 years of being a Buff Money affiliate and athlete. I would not be doing this review without you guys. So I do always like to find a way to give back to you guys in any way that I possibly can. So thank you in advance again to those who do choose to support me. Even you guys just watching this video is supporting me. So thank you so much, and happy shopping on Saturday, you guys. I can't wait to see what you guys get, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.